Okay, you want to write a song? I'll help you out. Here's a technique that's worked for me when writing a song from scratch. The first thing I recommend doing is knowing how long your song's going to be. A lot of songs that are commercially viable are somewhere in the 3 to 4 minute range. This is genre specific. I recommend having 1 or 2 reference songs that you can use that you want to mirror. Next thing you want to do is choose your tempo of the song. While you may have 1 or 2 reference songs, the tempo, you may want to do something a little bit faster, more upbeat, or a little bit slower. I would say a general range of tempos for songs are anywhere between 70 beats per minute to 140 beats per minute. Now, I'm coming at this from the perspective of someone who writes instrumental rock. So I look at everything from a weirdo nutbag guitarist point of view. Now, maybe you don't know how to find the tempo of whatever song you're using as a reference. So to do that, just watch a clock for 6 seconds and count how many beats. Then you multiply that number of beats by 10. So 6 seconds times 10 is 60, which is 1 minute. So let's say for 6 seconds, you count 10 beats. So you multiply 10 beats times 10 to get 100 beats per minute. So again, whatever number of beats you hear in that 6 seconds, you multiply by 10, 100 beats per minute. The next thing we want to do is multiply the total number of beats by the length of your song. Let's say you want to do a 3-minute song, approximately. Everything changes, everything is revised and rewritten, at least it is when I'm writing songs. So 3 minutes times 100 beats per minute, we're dealing with 300 total beats in the song. Okay, great, we have 300 beats now, right? Use that to determine how many bars or measures the song will have in it. If you're writing in 4/4 time, okay, that's most common in Western music, we can divide the total number of beats by 4. We get 75 bars. So now we know we have 75 bars at 4 beats per bar if we're working in 4/4 time to work with. Now we need to determine the structure of the song. Are we going to go with the standard structure here? Are we going to go with verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus? Okay, that's fine. Now, if you want to work on your own individual structure, you want to do intros and pre-choruses, and you want to do 2 verses in a row, and then you want to do if you're a weirdo, if you're a jazz person, well, that's your problem. Okay, here we go. So we know we need 75 bars to work with to reach approximately 3 minutes. A lot of songs are written, modern music anyway, the stuff they push on us all on the radio, right, is written in what we call tyranny of 4s. That means whatever we write, it would typically be divisible by 4, the number of bars, I mean. For example, let's say we wanted to do 12 bars for the verses. So 12, 24, 36 bars. So we can write over here, verses, we have 36. Next, let's say we have 8-bar choruses. 8, 16, 24. So choruses, we have 24. 24 and 36 is 60. So now we know out of 75 bars, we've used up about 60 of them, dealing with just the verses and the choruses. Do we really want to do a 15-bar bridge to reach 3 minutes? Or do we want to add an intro to the song? Or do we want to lengthen any of these specific things? Remember, this is just a basic starting point. You don't have to abide by the tyranny of 4s, everything divisible by 4 here. I've done that a lot of times just to go ahead and break that up. I'll go ahead and make a chorus, 9 bars instead. I'll vary the length of the choruses by 1 or 2 bars. Anything to get me around the approximate time length I'm looking for, and just to have fun, just to experiment. Next up is writing in a certain key, chords, and scales. Oh yeah.